Okay, I just Googled, is collagen a waste of money? And the answer that Google gave me blew my mind. Google is as honest as I am. Okay, before I give you the answer that Google just gave me as to whether or not collagen is a waste of money, let me set it up for you a little bit as to why I was doing this research, right? Now, I use that word very loosely because I'm not a researcher. I'm just a regular guy. If you followed me for any length of time, you know that I just keep it real. I like to say I've been keeping it real since 1963. And sometimes I think that the more we research, the more confused we can get as to whether or not something is worth your time or your money, your investment on whatever level you're investing, because it is truly an investment of time when we're working out. So I want the most bang for my buck in everything that I'm doing, because look, man, I'm closer to 60 than I am 50. At 58, I want to make sure that the supplements that I'm consuming are giving me a benefit. You know, you have joint problems. You want your hair to look good. You want your skin to look good. And that's one question that people often ask me. Clark, how does your hair and skin look so good at your age? The quick answer is lifestyle. Like, I live a lifestyle. I drink water. I'm pretty positive most of the time. I'm out in the sun, not too long, but enough. I do the things that I know are going to benefit me. So I'm not big into research and science, because I think sometimes when people are coming at you with science, it's a hard and fact, yes or no. There's no in between. There's no room for personal validation as to whether or not something works. So here's the answer that Google said as to, is collagen a waste of money? Well, the short answer is this. Collagen protein is basically garbage, in bold letters, literally and figuratively. While some forms of collagen can help your joints, most are nothing more than low quality but highly profitable fodder for supplement shysters to separate people from more of their cash. Whoever put this in here, in my opinion, is an idiot. Please, if you wrote that, holler at me, because let me tell you my personal experience. And this is all that should matter to you, the consumer, the person who is out there wanting some benefit from something like collagen or collagen peptides. Collagen peptides are just the collagen protein broken down into a more micro dose, if you will. They're smaller, more assimilatable versions of the collagen molecule or protein. So whoever wrote that wrote it in such a way that they have categorized everybody who sells a supplement as a shyster. That's stupid, for one. Number two, they're suggesting that I'm not getting the benefit that I'm getting. Let me give you three things that I know collagen does for me, whether it's collagen or a collagen peptide. And you can go do that research for yourself. I'm not here to try and educate you, because I'm not necessarily an educator. I'm just a real dude who's out here in real life, no differently than you, trying to understand why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. And I understand this more than anything. People who say, no, this doesn't work, are stupid. It should be up to you and me as to whether or not collagen works. Now, I'm giving you my recommendation based upon my personal experience. This happened yesterday. Just got my hair cut, right? I just got my hair cut. People always say, Clark, wow, you got nice hair. What do you do? Well, you know what? Yesterday, my barber said, bro, when was the last time we cut your hair? It grew so fast. The only thing that I do consistently that I can trace back to my hair growing faster, collagen. Let me tell you a little story about me. My parents were divorced, and when my dad would come and pick me up on the weekends, this was his thing. We had to show our fingernails. And if our fingernails were not clean and trimmed, my dad would send us back in the house. We had a scrub brush. We had to scrub our fingernails and trim them, and they had to be neatly manicured like they are to this day. Every time I clip my fingernails, I think of my dad. And I'm grateful that he drove that into me as a person, because it looks neat. But you know what my fingernails do? They grow fast. They grow super fast. And I have to clip them more than I've ever had to clip them. I can trace that back to one thing, collagen. My skin. Clark, why does your skin look good? Well, I exfoliate, I drink water, I do the other lifestyle behaviors that I know are important for skin health. But you know what else I do? Collagen. Clark, have you had many injuries in the gym? Do your joints hurt? Does this and that and the other thing? Knock on wood, thank God, appreciate genetics or whatever. I don't have that many aches and pains that hold me back from being consistent in the gym. And that's the number one thing you need to do, is be consistent in the gym if you want results. Not intense, but consistent. And you know what I attribute that joint health to, that connective tissue health to? Say it with me. Collagen. So in closing, I benefit regardless of what this smart researcher person said on Google, that they're all basically a waste of your money and that whoever sells them is trying to separate you from your cash. That person is doing you an injustice. They're doing me an injustice if I believe every freaking thing that I read on the internet saying that this is no good, this person's a thief. Here's the final thought. You need to decide for yourself whether or not collagen is something that can benefit you. And the only way you can do that is by trying it. Collagen is not expensive. There's a million companies out there. So what I would recommend is you Google best collagen supplement. Now, whether or not these people are lobbying to get their product at a certain place, I can't speak to that. But what I can say is not all products are bad. Not all companies are out to steal from you. Not all collagen is like meant to rip you off. I am getting benefit from it. I am saying as a professional, I would recommend that you at least try it. You could try mine. You could try anybody else's. Again, this is not a commercial. This is me saying, do not believe everything you Google on the internet, because that doesn't mean they're right just because it got up on the SEO thing. All right? That's it. Make it a great day.